guys, I want to welcome you back. Today is a big closet clean out day. So it's time to transition my closet to fall. So I wanted to talk a little bit before I start my closet clean out and kind of bring you down this road that I've been on with capsule wardrobe dressing. I've done a lot of videos about that. I've experimented with it in several ways, and I've probably been doing it about I would say at least 4 years. So I started out with just a simple capsule. Then I took it a step farther the last couple of seasons, and I had a color analysis, a little simple thing I did online. It was very inexpensive. I was sitting here one day and I thought, you know, I miss black pants. I miss black in my wardrobe, and that color analysis took black completely out of my wardrobe. So I thought to myself, you know, do I want to continue on this path, this journey of being very limited? So I was very limited in my color selections. I had a few choices and a few shades, and that was it. I'm tired of it, to be honest. So I've decided that I'm ditching all of it. I'm not doing a capsule wardrobe anymore. I'm going to try not to go over the edge, because I kind of started this because I'm a shopper. And I can tend to overbuy, and I don't want to go back into that pattern. With that being said, I'm going to totally empty the closet out. It needs a thorough cleaning, and so I'll kind of show you guys. It'll be a two-part thing probably as I go through. I'm going to clean out drawers and everything, and I certainly will not get all of that done today. Let's get started. So I'm going to tell you guys a really funny story. When my girls were little and growing up, every year when school started, we purged the underwear and sock drawer, got rid of all the old things, and of course got new things for the school year. Well, let me just say, I've not had a purge of that in a while, and this is going to be the time that I want to do that and get rid of some things. You know, over time they just get worn and need to be purged. So that's going to be part of this fall process. I think it's important that we take time at least once a year, and I've not done it in a couple, to purge out things that we wear and take for granted every day. So what I've decided is I've taken everything out of my side of the closet. Now, I do have some stored clothing over on my husband's side because he has this big wall unit in the closet. But today I'm going to focus on trying to go through all of my clothes that I have hanging and purging. I've got a lot of things that they're really starting to show some wear, especially the things that I wear to work every day. And I'm wanting to just purge out some of that stuff and see what I need or what I have. So I'm going to go through all of this and decide what needs to go. I have a bag. I always keep a black garbage bag when I'm doing this. Whatever you want to use for things that you want to donate, just have it handy, and that way you're not have 100 piles and can't figure out which one's which. I've done that in the past. It's not a good plan. I'm going to go piece by piece today. Things that I'm keeping in the closet, I'll go ahead and hang back. And I do have a few things I'll show you guys that I've already bought for this season. It's kind of cool. So, you know, I hang on to the denim jacket. Here's the thing. I'm going to see if I wear it for the fall, but I kept it out for spring and I never wore it. I don't know if it's just not my style or I just don't have the right thing to wear with it, but I never, ever, ever reach for it. Okay, purging the jacket. So this is a cute little shirt. It's a cute little cardigan. It's 3/4 length sleeve. And I actually have a short sleeve shirt that I bought that I wore for the summer, kind of a dressier shirt, and this is going to layer with that, so it came together. So I'm really excited to get to add in the layered cardigan, which, as Lindsay just pointed out, is really my style versus the denim jacket. So let me just say something. This is a good time for me to say. The denim jacket was purchased because of the capsule wardrobe. That's what they recommend. You need to have this kind of cardigan, this kind of denim jacket, this kind of blazer. How many blazers have I bought and never worn? A million. So I'm just going to say that maybe if you want to get into capsule wardrobe dressing, fine, but just be very aware of your style and make sure that the capsule fits in with that, or you're going to end up with pieces you still don't wear. And so a couple of other new pieces, and then I'm going to get busy. I just picked this up at Walmart, actually. I was in Walmart to pick up some things for my daughter's shower, and for 17 bucks, I got this black, can I say that really loud, black cardigan. And I'm going to use it. It's got, you know, pretty big holes, I guess you would call it. So it'll be really good for fall because it'll be lightweight and it'll be a great layering piece for those cool mornings. And then the other thing that I picked up is this super, super cute and soft, I don't know, this might have been the piece that broke the camel's back on the capsule wardrobe because this is in nobody's palette probably, but I loved it. I absolutely love the pattern. It's kind of got an animal print vibe to it. It is so soft, and I really think that I'm going to love layering this for fall and winter. It's not super thick, but I think in my climate, it will work for both seasons. So these are some things that I'm going to go ahead and add into the wardrobe, and hopefully get to start using these really soon. Clean. As I take everything out, I definitely clean. Okay, so I have been using this for about, I don't know, maybe close to a year to house my bras. I don't know that you need to see my bras, but trust me, they're in here. I'm wanting to get rid of this. It's really not working for me anymore, and I'm wanting to get all of my bras into a drawer. So I'm going to start on my husband's side. And I know I've showed you guys in the past, but he has this like just shelving unit in the corner, and that's where we store most of his clothes that just fold, his work clothes and everyday items, and off-season clothes. That may shift after my daughter does get married and move out, but for now that's what we're doing. And I'll go with that again for the fall. And then he has a few items that hang up, not very many, that he wears for like church and like his button-up shirts that we don't want to get wrinkled. So I'm going to take everything out. the pile of clothes that I pulled out that I had stored. It's a lot. Please don't judge me too harshly. This is my husband's clothing as well, and just keep in mind that sweaters are really bulky, and I have coats and every other thing in there, but it's a pile of clothes. I have to tell you what Lindsay said. I don't think your capsule wardrobe is working. She might be right. Anyway, I am going to pare this down and go through each piece and decide if it's something I want to keep or not. And then the heavier winter items will be stored in a spot where I can easily get to them when I transition into my full winter wardrobe. And the other summery things then will have a place to be stored on the bottom shelf to start stacking things in there. So I have a lot of folding to do. I better get at it. So obviously with these being stored across several months, they have a dingy smell to them, or kind of stale. So I buy like a lavender scented dryer sheet, and I fluff them up is what I call it. And so I'll throw a few pieces at a time in the dryer with a dryer sheet and let that smell work through, and then they smell fresh, and it gets the wrinkles out where they've been folded and stored. So that's just a little tip that might help you if you have to store your off-season items like in a storage bin or some other way that's not like hung in another closet. Even then, I think clothes get a stale smell. That was interesting to say. They get a stale smell about them if they've just been hanging and not used. So that might even work even if you do have a hanging space to store things. Winding down. Look how much better it looks in the corner. Oh my gosh, I wish it would stay that way, but it will not. That's why I got this for him, because he does not keep things neat at all. Maybe there's men who do, I'm sure there are, but mine does not. I just wanted to talk about the hangers. So I switched over several of his shirts to the kind of velvety hangers, and I like those, but for heavier things I had these wooden hangers I bought a while back, and I'm going to keep this because I find that these break easy if you have like heavy coats and things on them. And his clothes, of course, he's tall and they got longer arms, and these just really fit those kind of things really well. So pretty much went through everything. He actually got rid of some stuff. So I'm going to wind up the video here tonight. I still have quite a bit to do in the laundry, and I've got things I need to try on. And so I don't even know what I'm going to keep for myself. I've got a huge stack of clothes. I don't know how I ended up with this huge stack of clothes, but I did. So I got to go through a lot of stuff and decide what I'm going to keep. Just stay tuned and see you next time.